Welcome to iRise Digital's tutorial. This is our introductory video to WordPress. In this video, I'll just be going over what a WordPress website is and a little brief synopsis on the different elements of the website, so you kind of get a feel for the functionality of it, so you can better understand how to update the content when it comes to that time. So what you're looking at on this screen is my website, irisedigital.com, home of web development, graphic design, and multimedia type products. Okay, this is a WordPress website. The WordPress websites consist of several elements. Obviously, the top here is the header. We have a menu. This is our main menu. We also have a sidebar on this area. Here I have a search widget in the sidebar. The main area in the center is where our articles or our posts are going to show. On this side here, I also have another sidebar area. And then on the bottom, we have the footer. Right now, there's nothing in the footer. There's nothing on the right sidebar, and there's only one widget on the left sidebar. Not much on the main. This is my home page. This is actually an article or a page that I've created, and very simply, I just wanted it to be very user friendly. Not much text. People don't really read that much, although text is very helpful for websites. I wanted my website to be very clean and more visual than heavy loaded with a lot of text. So here you see on this page we have a slideshow. So each of these slideshows are clickable. You can click on the picture and it will take you to the appropriate page. Like you see this graphics picture image here will actually take you to the graphics homepage. So I've built in several different ways so people can navigate my site, either by clicking the links, or if they're a visual person, a lot of people click on images, and that helps people navigate through your sites. So that's just some ideas so that you can keep in mind there are many ways of taking your customers to the appropriate information. Under here on the top menu, I have, let's say I have a category called home, or website design, and underneath that I have everything that pertains to my websites. Furthermore, we have a graphics, and then underneath that I have a drop down menu for every page that pertains to graphics, and vice versa. Also here we have some more videos or support videos. I will be adding some videos. This video would be my first video under WordPress tutorial, so you'll see this expand if you visit my website. So you can have a parent item, and then underneath each item underneath the parent item is basically a child of this parent item, and then you can have sub items and sub items. It just can keep on going. So a very easy way of having lots of information up there, lots of different links, without cluttering the page with a lot of text, just keeping it very clean for my customers. So we talked about the different elements, sidebars, the main area where your pages or posts are going to show up. Another sidebar here, the footer. Example of another website I've been working on recently. Here you see they have the main menu up top, and then here's a sidebar. Now you can tell more that this is a sidebar because you see there's a dotted line here. That's just part of the design of this, what we call template. This template is set up a little bit different than my template, and every template that I design is different. Some will have clear distinctions between, say, the footer and the upper page by a different color or dotted lines or a border of some sort. and some are not as obvious, like my website here, where you don't see lines or borders or anything giving you distinctions, or oh, these are separate areas other than the footer here. Okay, so we've talked a little bit about the different elements. I mentioned pages and posts. There are differences if you. It just depends on the customer or you. If you want to create a page or you want to create a post. Pages are information that doesn't necessarily change too much. For instance, contact. Many people don't often change their phone numbers very often. They don't normally change their place of business very often. So you would want to create this as a page. So on this page, you see there's a header here, some information, a Google map, and then I also have other contact information. So this is what is known as a page, because it's content that doesn't necessarily change all that often. One thing that you may want to put as a post may be your special events. If you have an upcoming gathering, or you have a fundraiser, those would be items that you would tailor more to post, because it's sort of like a newspaper. They have these articles that come up and aren't to be on your website forever. But posts can actually be put into categories. So that's one good thing about the post. A little more on that in the future. So giving you more examples, this basically here, what you see is a list of all the posts within a certain category. This is a website that I've created for a wedding, and I wanted to give the client access to give information to just the wedding party themselves. Okay, so we put that as the category wedding party, and then underneath that category we put posts for each different item that they would want to communicate to their wedding party. So this rehearsal dinner is information that they only wanted communicated to the wedding party, so that's why it's in this category of wedding party. Like the dresses, for instance. Well, bad example. Let's go with the suits. So this is a post under the category of wedding party. Here we have a page because the information of where the item or where the event will be held and the date and time is not going to change, at least for this wedding that's set in the future. So that's pretty overall description of the elements of a WordPress website. The next video, I'll be introducing you to the administrative backend and how to actually log in, and the different options that you have once you log in. So stay tuned for the next video, and this is iRise Digital, Ruben Maldonado from iRise Digital, the CEO, and I'll see you on the next video.